Hi everyone, I'm Chanel from Stampin' Stilettos, and I'm back with another Daisy Delight case card class, and it has been cased from Pinterest and put on there by Susan Campfield. And this is our Daisy Delight card number 22. Just beautiful. Look at these gorgeous, I'm presuming these are sunflowers, and it is just adorable. So I had to make it for you and show you how to make it. So this is what you're going to need. We're using Daisy Delight stamp set and punch, and we have oh my gosh, what colour did I use? Early Espresso, I'm so sorry. Early Espresso 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. You will need crushed curry, a piece big enough to stamp 2 flowers. I'm using wild wasabi 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and I have gone and embossed it with the Petal Parade embossing folder, and that is just gorgeous. So that's already done. You will need a piece of Whisper White, which is 5 3/8 by 2 1/4, a scrap piece of Whisper White, a piece of Whisper White for the inside, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. We're using the layering oval framelit dies, and I believe that is the second size up, which is the straight one, and then the scallop one to go round it. And you will need a scrap piece of Early Espresso and a scrap piece of Whisper White for that piece, which I've forgotten. So I have already gone ahead and cut the Early Espresso and the Whisper White out. So I put those to one side, and we don't need those anymore, so let's put those there. And let's go and do our stamping. So we don't actually need that scrap piece of Whisper White because I've already done it. And we need that piece and that piece just for now. So let's put those to one side. Bring in your piercing mat, and I'm using Early Espresso for the sentiment, which is, and I've just, oh, I forgot to say as well, sorry, I'm using the sentiment from Flourishing Phrases, Just a Note, which I had put away, silly me. So we're just going to put that on a block, and we're using Early Espresso for this. We're just going to, I like to cut my oval out first, but you can do it the other way around. And there you have it. And so we're done with the Early Espresso, and then put that to one side. It's bringing in your crushed curry and using crushed curry ink. In fact, I'm going to do it this way. And taking the daisy, you need to stamp 2 of these. Like that. And then we're using wild wasabi and bringing in the 2 1/4 inch by 5 3/8 piece of Whisper White, and using the stem that has the leaves on it. Excuse my blocks, they are so grubby. I have washed them, but because I use them all the time, they don't stay clean for very long. And we're going to do one stem across there, and one across there, like that. And we also need to, I've got my 1/2 inch circle punch, so let me see if I can find a scrap piece. Well, we're going to need 2 of these, sorry. So, oh, and that went on the floor, so we'll, so we need 2 of those. as well. And we're going to punch out the daisies. Like that. And like that. Pop that to one side. And bringing in all of your pieces, we're going to put this together. And I think it's absolutely going to pour down any minute. So I'm hoping that we can get this done before it gets too noisy with the rain. So we're going to put some Tombow on this inside bit. Oh look, that is way too big. What have I done? That is not cut right. Let me have a look. No. Right, I have gone and made a mess here, haven't I? Right, let me just go and cut another piece of early espresso because I've cut that too short. I will be straight back. Right, I really don't know what I did there. I had used a wrong piece of early espresso, so I've gone and cut that correctly. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and the inside piece is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So I don't know what I've done there. I've used a scrap piece, and here comes the rain. So we're hoping to get this done after my mess up there. Well, it's the first one I've had in a while, so I've not been doing too bad. And we're going to just glue this down as well. Oh, it's going to get loud in here. And we're going to pop this down here. Oh, doesn't that just look gorgeous? Look at that. That's just gorgeous. And then we're going to put down this top piece of Whisper White. Oh, it's raining. Now we need to cut these in half. So one I cut completely down the middle, and this one I did a little bit different. I actually cut it like that, so you had a small piece and a big bit. Now I'm hoping I can do the same again as what I did. So we did that one over there, and we kind of positioned it so that it covered that half. Now don't worry about that bit missing, because the other flower is going to cover that over. It will make sense when I've done it. So we're going to offset this like that. Oops, too much glue. I'm going to offset that, and we're going to glue this down straight onto the card, and then we're going to put the little circle there, and then we're going to position this one so it's offset again, but more to that side, and hopefully it will look alright. So we're going to offset this, oops, that way. Oh, how did I do it? Sort of like that, I think. And then we're going to pop this down with a dimensional, if I can find one, like that. So I hope that kind of made sense. I've offset one facing this way a bit more, and then it's going to be covered over with that part of the flower, and the other one was offset so the gap was the other side, and then that goes like that. And then we're going to glue, oh excuse that, I'd already stamped that one, I'll ignore it. Stamp that, stamp it, glue that onto there, and then we're just going to put 2 dimensionals and we're going to pop that down there. And I have, you can hear me, made a little bow with some yellow ribbon that I had, and we're going to take, oh my gosh, that rain, a glue dot and put that on there and put that there. Now I hope that you heard me okay, and we managed to get it done in time. But look at that, gorgeous. So Daisy Delight card number 22. I'm so sorry about the rain. I will leave it here for now because you probably can't hear me very well. Have a lovely, lovely day. Please like and subscribe. Take care. Bye bye.